Hello everybody, I'm Sniping is Fun, and in this other video I'm going to be bringing you guys today, it's going to be another video game update. My video game update episode 10. I have finally reached, since I've been numbering my video game and movie updates, because some of them do include movies, I'm finally on number 10. And just like last time, this is another mega overload because I took a little too long to do this. I planned on doing this a while ago, and then I just kept doing more and more stuff. Because I got a lot of good deals, a lot of good cheap stuff. So there's a lot more stuff this time. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff. There's a lot of stuff here from GameStop. And there's a lot of stuff here from a new store I got placed around here. It's not a new store because there's stores all over the place about, but we now have a Play and Trade by us. So there's a lot of stuff here from Play and Trade as well. So that's basically what over the last about 3 to 4 weeks, I picked up all these games. They're all super cheap or on like certain deals or whatever, stuff like that. I've mentioned quite a bit of them over Facebook, but I never really talked about all of them, and I have yet to show any of you guys here on YouTube. And today I'm going to do that. And a lot of these games I picked up for myself, and you will notice there's quite a few games in this collection I did pick up for me to play with my cousin. He's 7 years old, so there's some games in there that are more something I can play with him, and occasionally if I feel like playing them by myself, they're there. You can kind of say like what maybe a 7-year-old would want to play. These are all older games like GameCube, PS2, PS1, N64, Super Nintendo, and stuff like that. So yeah, there's like that. But yeah, this is episode 10. I hope you guys like it, and look forward to what I'm going to be showing you guys right here. First things first, I don't have actually a game. But I have myself another PS2 controller, the see-through blue, navy blue type one. It's kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's kind of right here missing that foam black stuff on this one, but that's about it. And this right one can be turned a little bit, like turned around, but whatever. It works really, really well, and I got myself another PS2 controller, which I need more of. Really, I do. I need to fix the lighting here because it seems like it's a little dark. Sorry about that. Okay, that should be better. Okay, on to some Super Nintendo games that I was able to get at Play and Trade. First one's first. The first Mortal Kombat, got that for about $10. I like Mortal Kombat. I'm trying to collect the games now. The only ones I do have are the first two on the Super Nintendo. Although I did used to have other ones in the past. Yeah, Mortal Kombat's Mortal Kombat. Can't say much about that. Two sports games that were very, very cheap, 99 cents each. Madden 97, which actually surprised me quite a bit that Madden made it to 97 on the Super Nintendo. Not that surprising because it was about like a year after, about the year the 64 came out kind of thing. And NHL 95, I love me some hockey games, and I've been collecting quite a bit on Super Nintendo. And then there is another $10 one, Super Mario World, and I love that game. Two more Super Nintendos to quickly get out of the way. Another sports game in here that was about 99 cents. Another hockey game in NHL PA Hockey 93. I got that Play and Trade as well, because you basically be able to tell which ones are Play and Trade because it has that big green sticker right there. But yeah, Play and Trade, NHL PA 93 hockey. And basically, on top of Super Mario World, my biggest Super Nintendo pickup I was able to get, and it came in a box. Ta-da! Donkey Kong Country 2 in the box. Woo! Not mint condition, not so like that, because the box is the box is in pretty good condition, but not the greatest condition, but it's a box. It's a box. Donkey Kong. I do remember playing Country 2, I think, when I was younger, but I don't think I've ever played Country 3. I don't know. I have 2 copies of the original that I got from my neighbor years ago. But yes, Donkey Kong Country 2. They did have Mario Kart, the original Super Nintendo one, box there too. I wonder if they still have it at Play and Trade. 2 N64 games. The only 2 N64 games I picked up recently. Star Wars, Shadow of the Empire, and Quake 2. I've never played much of a Quake game, but it's basically plays a lot like a lot of the N64 shooters like Turok and everything, I think. And Shadows of the Empire is basically that third-person Star Wars game, trying to collect some more Star Wars. There's those. Some PlayStation 1 games I got here. I do have another one later. Somewhere. You'll see another PlayStation 1 game soon. There's another one. It's inside a PS2-like case. Actually, wait. Yeah, there's 2 more. Okay, cool. The first one, got this for $5. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Trying to collect all the Resident Evil games. I basically now own 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, Code Veronica. I still need 5 and 6. I still want to get those, especially 6. I want to play 6. But yeah, I like Resident Evil quite a bit. I played this and got a little bit into it, not too much. Still got around the part around the police station at the beginning. Running away from Nemesis. Both Siphon Filter 1, Siphon Filter 1 and Siphon Filter 2. Both got those. I got Siphon Filter 1 for 99 cents and $2.99 at Play and Trade. Siphon Filter 2. I only remember ever playing demos of Siphon Filter. It looks interesting, but I've never really played them. Now I can. Daredevil Derby 3D. This was one of the first games I picked up when I started going to Play and Trade a while back. I used to own this game when I was younger. It's like a top-down cartoony racing style game. I played it with my cousin years ago. It's a pretty fun game, and especially since I got it for like $4.99, it's a good deal for me personally for more of the nostalgic reasons and going back and playing it, which it actually was kind of a good game back when I used to really play PlayStation 1 back in the 90s. I'm trying to see if I can find where that there it is. And even though it's in a PS2 style case, I got Soul Blade on the PlayStation 1, which is basically the predecessor to Soul Calibur. And it's kind of funny seeing a lot of these characters that are probably pretty much younger in this game, especially Mitsurugi, who in this game doesn't look like he does in the later on ones. Okay, now we're going to get on to a mix of PS2 and GameCube. I'm going to just go in random any order. Go with these ones over here first. First one, Kessen 2. It's like a tactical RPG, like a tactical strategy kind of RPG. Well, maybe not RPG technically, but a tactical game. I played Kessen 3 years ago, so, and this one was $1.99. Gotta play some Kessen. This one's about China though, because I do remember the third one being more about Japan. GameCube True Crime Streets of LA. Played this years ago on the PS2. Funny story, I bought this game, I wasn't paying attention, I thought it was actually the second True Crimes, but I still was looking forward to getting this one, which I did quite enjoy because I rented it years ago and it was a pretty fun game. Like a GTA style game where you play, it's more like you're playing as a cop kind of thing, so it's not as out there as a GTA type of game. The Plan, which is basically, it's like bank heists and like kind of like that kind of thing, like a group of people. I rented this years ago. I got this for $1.99 at Play and Trade. It's not the greatest game. When I rented it years ago, I did enjoy it, not a lot, but I did quite enjoy it, and it's like a chance I can go back and I'll finally play it. It's basically about like a group of, like it's like a group of like thieves kind of thing, like bank heists and whatnot. You work together. This one was from GameStop. X-Gra Extreme G Racing. Basically, it's kind of like F-Zero if it was on motorcycles and you could use guns. Basically like that, like shooting enemies and shooting the other racers. It's fun. I do think I've ever played it in the past, but I'm not 100% sure. Another racing game, SRS Street Racing Syndicate. Basically, it's more or less about, you know, underground street racing, kind of like Need for Speed, or, you know, like, what's the other game called? I forgot. There's another game, like Midnight Club and like, you know, Need for Speed Underground kind of thing, like underground street racing, racing for pink slips and stuff like that. Basically, it's like that. Nitrous. Another one from GameStop. Serious Sam: The Next Encounter, which is basically a first-person shooter that's from a character that's kind of like Duke Nukem. Basically, is what I can say. I rented this game years ago, back when I could still rent GameCube games from a, you know, family video, and it was fun. And getting it for $2.99. A game that actually works is a good deal. It's a pretty good first-person shooter. Like the crazy wackiness, it's not serious. It's like out there. You get bombarded by a ton of enemies. It's kind of fun. One of my biggest GameCube pickups, Beyond Good and Evil. I have yet to play it, but I'm looking forward to it. I hear a lot of good things about this game. Maybe there's potentially a sequel. I'll play this game. Yes. Okay, here's some GameCube games over here. A lot of these ones are basically ones that I would play with my cousin, but I actually have played these, and I would probably play some of these on my own. Here's Shrek 2. I love the Shrek movies, especially the first one. I remember playing Shrek 2 a lot when I was younger with my one friend and my cousins, and we co-opted to beat the game. It was so fun. Yeah. It's a great game on its own, too. A Jimmy Neutron game is Attack of the Twonkies. I really do enjoy the Jimmy Neutron show, and I really did enjoy the movie. It was pretty good, you know, and I do kind of miss the show, and it was mainly, like, for my cousin, but, you know, I can see myself playing this game quite a bit by myself, because I actually do like Jimmy Neutron. Medal of Honor European Assault. It's Medal of Honor. Not much you can say about that. Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island. I've never played this before, but it's like the game where you can kind of be like Danny Phantom and SpongeBob and like all those kind of characters teaming up, like a kind of like a Gauntlet style game where you work together and beat up enemies kind of thing. It really does sound like fun, actually. I don't know if you can see it. SpongeBob the movie. Like the movie, never played the game. The show kind of has gone downhill since then. But here's the game. PS2 Mojo, which is basically a lot like a puzzle style game where you roll a ball around and try to get blocks and everything. Another GameCube game, Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom. You used to own this game years ago. It's basically more or less of a, like, it's not actual Yu-Gi-Oh! You're not dueling people. It's not like the Duel Monsters. It's not like Dungeon Dice. It's basically more or less you're on a field and you control monsters, battle the enemy, kind of thing. It was fun. Not great, but fun. Enter the Matrix, which a lot of people really don't like this game, like, whatsoever. But I wanted to get it because I thought it was quite fun when I played it years ago. I played it on PS2, though. But it's fun, and I like the Matrix, so there you go. I remember playing this game with my friend years ago because he used to own it. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy. I've never really played on my own, though, and now I am. And it's like a platforming style game. It's pretty fun. Without Warning. I only really played this game a little bit. It's like a third-person shooter kind of game where you play as like a special optics force trying to stop terrorists at a power plant or something like that. It's okay. Controls are a little, it's pretty fun on its own. And then I think this is the last PS2 game, Hot Shots Golf 3. I haven't played a whole lot of the Hot Shots Golf games besides maybe, I think I rented one before, and I did play quite a bit of the demos back in the PS1 when it had like Hot Shots Golf 1 and 2. But now I own 3. It basically, if you guys don't know what Hot Shots Golf is, it's basically Mario Golf without Mario. It's basically that same kind of style, or the NES Open, you know, like all those like old Nintendo, like how a lot of golf games used to be before Tiger Woods turned it into flip, swing, hitting like using the analog stick to use the club to hit it, like where you stop on the points. Basically, that's what that is. The last couple of GameCube games here. Got Pac-Man Fever, which I forgot what this game actually was until I looked it up after I bought it, and I know I rented this game years ago. It's basically like a Mario Party style game with Namco characters. You know, Heihachi, Pac-Man, stuff like that. It's kind of like a minigame collection type game. I actually thought it was when I first got it, because I forgot what the name of it was. I thought it was like an actual Pac-Man game. Yeah, it's fine. I'm missing a game here. Where did you go? Oops, I forgot. There are some more game games over here. Can't believe I forgot those. Yeah. There's some more here. Sorry about that. I thought I was almost done. Next game, Beach Spikers Virtual Beach Volleyball. Got that for 99 cents from GameStop. It's basically a Sega game where you play as a lot of women doing, you know, volleyball. I played it before. I actually rented this years ago. It's actually kind of a fun game. Turok Evolution. Haven't played a whole lot of it yet, but I have played a couple of Turok games on the 64. Looks like it's going to be somewhat fun. Okay, let's see if I can get this name in there. Star Wars Rogue Leader Rogue Squadron 2. I like the Rogue Squadron games. I now own the first two again, although I used to own the first one, and I used to own, I think, this one, and I got rid of them like an idiot. And there you go. Yes, Star Wars, you basically do the Death Star battle and all that stuff. It's like, it's fun being able to reload a lot of that stuff. Worms Blast. I like the Worms games a little bit. I did used to own one on the Xbox. After looking this up, I think this is not a normal Worms game. It's more or less something else, but it could be fun. And One Piece Pirates Carnival, which is basically another minigame style game where you play as the One Piece characters and do minigame type things, like a Mario Party kind of thing. I didn't play it, but it was one of those games there that are still in the GameCube section at my GameStop that still was selling GameCube games. So, had to do that. Had to get that. The last couple here, I'll get Nickelodeon Party Blast. Basically, another minigame collection style games with Nickelodeon characters, like one of the older Nickelodeon characters. It has, I think, Jimmy Neutron's in it. And it has, I think SpongeBob's in it too. And it has that one girl from the Wild Thornberries and like Angelica and Tommy and everything like that. So like the Rugrats and stuff like that. And I remember playing this years ago with my cousins. Like my cousin actually had the game before and we played it. And it was fun. It was actually kind of fun. SpongeBob Lights Camera Pants. Basically, another mini-game style game thing with SpongeBob characters, and you're trying to work to get into a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy movie and stuff like that. I did actually rent this years ago. I don't think I picked it out though. I think one of my cousins picked it out because I think they were able to pick a rental for me with me that time. I don't remember, but I do remember playing it before with my friends and cousins and whatnot, and it's actually kind of fun. Now the last two games here in my pickups, this big major pickups for today. Armies Men Sarge's War. I love the Armies Men games. I used to rent them a lot. At least one of them, I think number 2 or something like that, on the 64 a lot when I was younger. I loved playing that game. And I still have to look for those games. Yeah. But yeah, Armies Men, it's basically, I think, almost the same thing. Maybe not as good. I don't know. I never played a whole lot of it yet, so maybe I could do that today. I don't know. And the last game in today's update, an RPG for the GameCube that I played years ago on the PS2. Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. I do like Lord of the Rings. I like a lot of fantasy stuff. If you've noticed me when I do my videos, I like RPGs, I like fantasy stuff. That's basically a lot of what I'm interested in, besides fighting and racing and whatnot, platformers and whatnot. It's Lord of the Rings. It's an RPG. It's awesome. If you like Lord of the Rings and you've never played this game, but you like RPGs, give it a try. Even if you don't like RPGs, give this game a try. It's Lord of the Rings. It's fun. Maybe it's an RPG you will like. It's made by EA Games. It's interesting and fun and great. But yes, that's all my pickups for today. A PS2 controller, some Super Nintendo games, which includes Mario World, and in the box, Donkey Kong Country 2. We got some PlayStation 1 games like Siphon Filter 1 and 2, Resident Evil 3, and Soul Blade. Yeah, Soul Blade. We got some GameCube games from Beyond Good and Evil and that Lord of the Rings game, all the way over to One Piece, SpongeBob, and what's another one I could say? Medal of Honor. Let's just say that. PS2 games including Mojo, Tekken 2, and Hot Shots Golf 3, and some N64 games like Quake 2. That's a lot of pickups this time. And I hope when I do episode 11, folks, I do such a smaller updates list. I won't want to keep holding these back. But this time wasn't much like episode 9. Episode 9 was more holding back over a longer period of time. This was only a short period of time, although I did plan on doing my first one to Play and Trade to get some of those games, doing a small update for episode 10. But then I kept going back to Play and Trade. I kept going back to GameStop and buy a lot of the used games. And it just got out of hand. So, I'm done. Episode 10 is done. Put in the comment section what you guys think about my pickups. You want to know more about them? Ask me. I'll play them and let you guys know. If you want to let me know more about that stuff, put in the comment section what you think. Just put in the comment section what you think about this video. That's all I'm asking. My name is Cypress Fun. Hope you guys like this video. Peace. Please subscribe if you want to. After this 23-minute video, have a nice day. See you guys later.